Hello, my name is Becca C. Smith and welcome to my channel. This is my second 90-day book publishing video and I'm so excited to take you all on this journey with me. And it has been a journey. If you'd like to check out my last 90-day book publishing video, I will put it in the link below. Now, this is 90 weekdays. I need my weekends for self-care, plus I'm back in school, getting my master's in marketing, and I need to make sure I have weekends for assignments if I don't finish them during the week. But the first 20 days will be in a row. I want to crank out the rough draft and then have the rest of the month to read through and edit before I give it to my first round of betas. There will be 2 rounds of betas to make sure I don't miss any plot or character holes or anything else I might miss. I've got an amazing team of critique partners and I know they will be brutally honest. Is this going to be intense? Yes, but I am ready for it. This time around, I am writing a book called The Dream Guy. I'm using the screenplay I just finished writing as the outline. Now, the story is extremely close to my heart. It's a romantic comedy, and I gave the main character my background. A little over a year ago, my husband came out as gay after 22 years of marriage. And to say I was devastated is an understatement. As it's been a little over a year though, I'm doing much better. It really helps that we're close. It's not like we had raging arguments and hated each other and then the marriage ended. Everything was actually really beautiful, but he just wasn't living his true life with me. And as much as that crushed me, I want him to be happy. So, to help me through the tears, I decided to write a romantic comedy where I could at least try and laugh about it. Because my whole life, laughter has been the best medicine for me. And after months of crying, I needed to move on and be happy myself. When I tell you this screenplay changed my whole existence, I am not exaggerating. Even its beginnings were magical. I brainstormed it at the most magical writing retreat I've ever been a part of, with each person there helping me find the heart of the story. It was so magical. And all 5 of the women there are going to be my beta readers for this book. They were there at the beginning, so I'm excited to see what they think. Okay, I started today on January 1st, not because it's the first day of the year, but because January 1st is stepping into my wedding anniversary. At first I thought it might be too painful, but the more I thought about it, the more I thought it was perfect. Because what an amazing way to move forward to a new life. To start on the day that used to be your wedding anniversary. Especially a rom-com. You know what I mean? It felt full circle. That's why I went with it. Okay, so enough talking. I've got to start writing. Covers. Okay. I have to have the cover done this month so I can start marketing the book by the time I'm finished with the rough draft. But I have 3 ideas and I'm not sure which one is the best. So I'm going to make all 3 and ask the writing community on YouTube plus all my friends and family. I'm going to draw it myself. I am by no means a great artist, but I do love to draw. And looking at the rom-com covers that are trending right now, luckily the style is the same type of style I draw in. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I did write and illustrate my own graphic novel years ago. It's no longer for sale, but as you can see here, the style is very similar to the rom-com 2D cartoon-like style. I've also done some fan art in the same style, so you get the point. I'm hoping I can pull this off. Backup plan, I'm super lucky to know several amazing professional artists that I can beg and pay to help me fix them up if I have to. I want this to be the best possible product, so I have no problem admitting if it needs an extra oomph to the cover. Now, I need reference photos. I don't have the skill to look at something and just draw it. or even more difficult thinking about something and just being able to draw it. No, I need to take photos of myself usually so I can get the right facial expressions and poses, and then I trace over it initially. And once I have a solid trace, that's when I let my artistic side kind of loosen up and tighten up the lines and give it some more style and do some shading and all of that kind of stuff. So, first things first, let's take some pictures. After making all 3 covers, I asked all of you which elements you liked best, and these are the results. The majority of you voted for the artwork in cover 2, the font in cover 2, and the color scheme of cover 2. So I'm gonna go with cover number 2. The only resounding note I got for number 2 was to take the dream guy from number 1 and put him in number 2. So I am gonna do that. I am going to add a bit more contrast to pull in some pinks and teals, because a lot of you like that as well. But I'm excited to get going. It's probably gonna take the week to get it in shape, so I better get started. Covering up my arm right here because I had stitches. I had to get another pre-cancerous mole removed. Luckily it was in the beginning stages, but they still needed to remove it. Anyway, there's 5 stitches in there, so I don't want you to see them, but I kind of have to let it air out. Anyway, just coming on here to talk about how much trouble I'm having with the blurb. I mean, I always have trouble with the blurb, but for some reason it's really hard. I was supposed to have it done by last Friday. It's Tuesday. I mean, that's how I scheduled it, but it's just not working. So just wanted to give you an update on my struggles. I'm gonna get my 2 CPs to help me, so hopefully I can get this done by Friday. I finished! I finished! Okay, it is January 20th. So I did manage to write the rough draft in 20 days. So now I'm going to be going back to taking weekends off. So I did the 20 days in a row. And then now I'm just going to be doing weekdays and taking weekends off until the release date. But I am taking 2 days off to take a little bit of a break. Okay, I did it. I didn't think I was going to do it, to be honest. I really, in the middle there, I was thinking I might just take the whole month, but I really, 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 really want to make the deadline of February 1st to give to the first round of betas, just to get that feedback so that by the time I give it to Enchanted Ink Publishing to edit on March 18th, I think it is, I will have been through 2 rounds of betas and as many edits as I possibly can do. Okay, so 2 days off and then I'm gonna get back to editing. It is the last day before I send this book to betas. So far the editing has actually been pretty smooth, which is good, but it's not as long as I want it to be, I guess, and I think that is because I want to infuse it more with more history, more personality, more quirks, more, just a lot of the things that I love about rom-coms, at least the movie versions, So, I think that's all in there, but I just think it's a skeleton at this point. But I still want to give it to betas tomorrow. I'm going to let them know that it's a skeleton draft, and I haven't obviously done any line edits or anything like that. So it's a rudimentary. It's still, I guess, a rough draft. It's still a rough draft. Let's face it. It's still a draft 1. But at this point, I need feedback. I need feedback of, should I add more with this character, or is there too much of this? Is there too little of this? And all of that kind of feedback. And does it make sense? Does it flow? Are there any plot holes? Character arc holes? Would they, doing things they would never do kind of feelings? And all of that kind of beta feedback I really need as soon as possible so that I can really dive into the next draft. And then for the next round of betas, that'll be more of the technical breakdown at that point. So I have 1 day left. I'm already in good shape. I think at this point I just need to add a couple more scenes that I've thought of and then read it through one more time and then send it to the first round of betas. Ooh, oh my gosh. I'm excited because the first round of betas is Emily Bourne, Cachet Warren, and then all my writing retreat girls. It just seemed very fitting that they be part of this process since they were so much a part of the process in terms of the flowering of this rom-com idea at that amazing magical writing retreat we did in October. I've been on this journey since October, if you think about it. So even though this is a 90-day video, technically with the screenplay and everything like that, I've already been working on this story for 3 or 4 months. This has definitely been a part of my DNA for quite a while now. I'm going to be very excited when I finally publish it. Okay. It is day 28 of this 90-day experience, and I'm about to hit send. On the beta feedback. Okay, so I'm sending it to 7 people. Very excited. At this point, I just need feedback. Let's face it, I put in the email too. I wrote the book in 20 days. I edited it I said 10, but really I took weekends off, so it's less than that. And at this point, this current draft, is full of typos and filter words and grammar mistakes, but, I told them ignore those as much as you can. I'm very excited to hear what they have to say. Okay, now I literally am recording this to procrastinate because I want to hit send. I like have all the emails prepared and all I have to do is hit send. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Today I was supposed to lay out and upload the book to Ingram Spark, but I did some research and found out that whatever you upload first is what they end up printing. Like they print them in advance kind of thing, because in order to do a pre-order on Ingram Spark, you have to make it available for release. And once they do that, I don't know if they print them or whatever, but anyway, people have been having the nightmare where they wanted to do what I wanted to do, which was just upload the rough draft just to have the upload and then swap it out, a month before, whenever you get your edits back and you're done proofreading and all that stuff, and you get your final edits, and then upload that and it just replaces it, yada, yada, yada. But apparently they don't do that. So people are getting the rough draft of your book. I do not want that. Do not want you guys to read the rough draft. So, unfortunately, the only pre-order that's going up is the ebook, which is fine, but I really wanted to have the paperback and the hardback available for pre-order, but that's just not going to happen because I do not want to upload files that might possibly end up in people's hands. All right, so I'm just gonna work on marketing copy today, and I'm just patiently awaiting my beta feedback. Ooh. Okay, the page is up. Again, it's only a Kindle pre-order right now because of the whole Ingram Spark fiasco. But I did add A+ content, and unfortunately, if you can see right here, it's crooked. It looked straight in the preview page, but obviously it wasn't. So I just fixed that and updated it, so hopefully that will update in the next day or so. And then once that's up and running and ready to go, then I am going to start TikToking about the Dream Guy. Beta feedback day. Okay, I've already received beta feedback from Emily, which was awesome. She's a lifesaver and has helped me so much in everything, in marketing, in helping me with copy. I mean, the girl is brilliant. I'm just saying. And so she's already given me a long list of things that my instinct told me that I needed to add, and then I just kind of got affirmation from Emily. But you can see my sewing stuff in the background, and that's what I've been doing this week while everyone's been reading the book, because it helps my brain percolate, because I don't have to focus on the computer, and it's just another creative outlet for me where I can just kind of let my mind go nuts while I'm sewing. So today's the day where I'm supposed to get beta feedback, although I think what I might be doing with the girls from the writing retreat, Cachet, I am meeting up with on Wednesday, and then we're gonna go over all her notes, but I'm gonna get started today with the notes that Emily gave me, because it's a lot of adding and tweaking and stuff like that. Although I may save the tweaking for later. I'm going to be doing the adding because there's a lot that needs to be added. Like a lot. Like I thought, but now it's confirmed. All right, so very busy day. I am going to get started. I just had my notes call with Cachet, and it was amazing, and she gave me such great suggestions, and I'm so excited to get started. And she really made me feel great because today is Valentine's Day and my day did not start out the greatest because my ex, who all of this, essentially this rom-com is about, you know, me kind of coming to terms with my life and everything that we went through, he texts me and tells me that on Valentine's Day that he's been seeing somebody and that, you know, he's gonna be posting and, you know, everything. And I'm like, which is fine. I'm totally happy for him. Like, I want him to move on, you know? I mean, it hurts, of course, but like, that's kind of what's gonna happen, right? It's life. But why tell me on Valentine's Day? Like, you've been dating this person for a while, which is awesome. And we've seen each other since then. We've talked to each other since then. Why tell me on Valentine's Day? I don't know what's going on in his head. Like, it kind of put a little stink on Valentine's Day for me. Just a little. Anyway, I was really upset about it, obviously. And Cachet made me feel so much better. And she's magical. If you don't know that already, she's a magical person. And I feel a lot better. But what's funny is that I actually have a scene similar in the book. So life imitating art, I guess I was a little psychic in this, and I already wrote it. People are gonna think I wrote it after the fact, but I swear I didn't. Even she was saying, she was all like, wait, what? It's like Inception, like what's happening? Anyway, I got the rest of my beta feedback today, so I'm very excited. Lots of really great notes and stuff that I already want to add, so I'm just adding more stuff to the list. The only problem is that there is a great divide between the betas. Half of them love the opening, and then the other half were like, I didn't like it, it was kind of confusing. So I'm really conflicted. Because in the screenplay, it was perfect because it was so visual with like this comedic narration and it worked perfectly. And I was like, how am I going to do this in a book? And what I came up with, I thought worked pretty well. And like I said, half the betas thought so too and was like, oh, like, it was so great. It was so cute. I loved it so much. But then the other half was all like, I don't get this. So I'm gonna tentatively keep it in but tweak it and maybe mess around with the format and kind of make it more like a little letter and see if that helps. And then with the next round of betas, see if anyone else is flagged or, you know, they like it, hate it, whatever. And then I'll have to really reevaluate then. All right, but I'm excited to get started, and I've already been started. I've already been working. I'm excited to get started today. So let's dive in. I'm in the new place. I'm still unpacking. I'm so tired. It's day 48, and I am still adding new scenes and doing some rewriting, and hopefully I can finish that up this week, and then I can give it out to another round of betas. But I've been still writing through the move and doing school, so it's been a lot, and but Snake is happy because he's got a new, let's see, big thing at the sun. He's got a new perch. It's a little tall for him because you know how his legs are stiff in the back, but that's why I put it next to the desk so he's able to jump on there from the desk because he's too scared to jump up from the actual tree. But he loves the scratching posts and he's pretty much up there all the time, so he's pretty obsessed. I think he's happy. All right, back to work. I'm still unpacking. So the main character in my book is obsessed with plants. You know, in school, her major was horticulture, and that's her passion. And she wants to open this plant store that's for pet-friendly plants. And I have never kept a plant alive. In November, when I came up with this character, I decided, okay, I need to learn as much as I can about plants. So I have that master's class thing, and I learned all about gardening. This was my first plant, which is doing very well. It's called a prayer plant, and I've kept it alive since November. It's amazing. And it is a pet-friendly plant, but as I moved into this new place, sorry for the mess, I haven't fully moved in yet, I got some tomato plants and some pepper plants, and I planted them out here. And I just planted them like a week ago, and they're already growing so much. But this morning, I noticed that there's a little pepper coming out already. And over here too. What? It's only been a week. So I may be better at this planting thing than I thought. And you know, the master classes helped. But I feel more connected to my character, Hazel. And Snake's like, can I come out? I finished. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. I ended up adding 20,000 words, which I knew I suspected I was going to. Originally I was thinking I would probably be adding 10 or 15, but it ended up being 20. It is now at I have 2 more betas to make sure all of the previous beta feedback has been addressed, and you know, possibly more. Yeah, I've given myself a couple days to edit whatever I need to edit after I talk to them, and then I'll be done, and I will be sending it to Enchanted Ink Publishing for editing. After that, I can then really start to focus on marketing, because I kind of had to put that on hold for the last week or even 2 because I needed to focus on the book. You want to actually be marketing for something you believe in and that you're excited about, right? Yeah, so, all right, we'll see what they say. Okay, I really need to dye my roots. Problem with having blonde hair and doing a darker color is that it makes it look like your head is floating or balding or something. Anyway, I heard back I had my mom read it too. And if you watch my last 90-day video, I have this thing called the mom meter where she's always gonna like it no matter what. It doesn't matter what I write. She's just gonna say, oh, I like it. But there's a level, right? So when she says, oh, I liked it, but she doesn't really talk about any scenes or anything like that, that means I have to seriously do some work. And then when she calls crying, saying, you know, that I'm a genius and like whatever, then I know the book is good or fine, or you know what I'm saying. Anyway, thank goodness, since I'm giving it to the editor very soon, in a couple days, she called crying. She was like, oh my God, I wish I would have got it on video, but I didn't know she was calling me to give me her reaction. Otherwise I would have recorded it, and I don't want to recreate it because that would be like, you know, fake or whatever. So anyway, she called crying. Now, to be fair, you know, the story is very personal. So a lot of the things that I pulled from real life, she was reacting to, but but it still made me feel good. And a lot of her favorite parts were from the scenes that I added. So that made me feel really good about adding that extra 20K, because it kind of like fed off each other. Like, she liked the scene that was originally there, but then because I had added this section to it, it had made it like her favorite. So So that was good. That was good. That made me feel good. But I still haven't heard back from the beta reader that is going to supposedly finish today. It is 4 o'clock and she's on the East Coast. So anyway, she might be getting back to me tomorrow, which is fine. I'd still have time to edit everything, assuming they're not giant notes. But I'm gonna guess, because my mom's reaction was so good, the mom meter way high, that it'll be minimal if there's anything I need to fix. So okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling more confident. Thanks, Mom. I got notes back from my beta reader, Natasha, and she came up with something that's really, really good, that'll work so much better for the story, but it means I have to thread it through. So I'm gonna be spending the rest of the day doing that, and then it might not take that long actually, but then I'm gonna do a read through, and then I'm gonna send it to the editor. Okay, but I'm gonna do this. Wish me luck. I made all the changes. So now just doing some word searches, because I tend to repeat some words. And my last read through. I'm gonna be turning it in tonight. I think I'm gonna be turning it in tonight. Ooh, okay. I better get to it while there's still daylight. I sent it. I literally just sent it, and it's still daylight out. Okay, now the month that I wait for it to be edited, I'm going to mark it. I got the book back from Enchanted Ink. I am so excited. It's back early, so this gives me time to lay out the book and get my proof copy. Okay, and what's great, actually, thinking of it just now, is that once I go through all the edits, I can then ask for ARC readers and give out a digital copy. I really want to get it out there so that I can possibly get some reviews in before the book is released. Okay, there's a lot to do. And of course, school starts up today. And it's my birthday week, so tomorrow I'm going to Disneyland with my mom to celebrate my birthday, so that day is like out completely. So, okay, so I have to start school today. I need to at least go through all the, videos, reading material, get all that downloaded and ready to go for the week. But I need to go through the edits. I'm so excited. Okay, and if you're wondering about the hair, I wanted to go back to my natural blonde from the blue, so I bleached it, but that blue was not coming out. So the only thing that, changes blue is orange on the color wheel, so I went for a red, which I do like this red, but from the front it looks okay, but I don't know if you can see. Okay, it looks better on camera than it does in person, but it is like a gray, green, yeah, it's not good. So I have to wait until Thursday. Today is Monday. And I have to wait until Thursday to get to the actual hair salon where she'll be bringing it back to blonde, my actual natural hair color, and giving me a cut. Yeah, so we're gonna deal with this gray-green, strange, kind of is like a fox hair a little bit. Yeah, I'll go with fox hair. We'll deal with my fox hair until Thursday. But I have the book! Oh my god, it's becoming real. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna get started. I hate that it has the bar around it, but okay, it looks good. The pink is a little pale, but I kind of like that. I don't know, maybe it should be brighter. I can't tell. But let's see what the inside looks like. Ooh, I like the chapter headings. Yeah, I made the font slightly bigger because, you know, it is for people over 40. Like normally it's a 12 font and I use like a 13, so it's not a ton bigger, but it's just enough to make it easier to read. But here it is! Yay, the proof! Okay, now I just have to read through it. I uploaded my book to Ingram Spark. So now I have a hard copy, a paperback copy, and an ebook copy. So I did the dust jacket within the cover underneath. So I have a little surprise cover for you guys underneath the dust jacket. So that's gonna be cute. Basically all morning I should have been recording it, but it's kind of just sort of tedium kind of things, filling things out, so I don't know how interesting it would be to see. But I'm trying to get as many ARC reviews as I can in such a short time. You know, I mean, even if they trickle through, I think it's good. I just need reviews is what the key to that is. But I've been signing up for Booksprout and doing a Goodreads giveaway, and then I also asked on my YouTube channel, and so I've been emailing people the copy so they can read that. So, we shall see, but it's exciting. Less than 2 weeks till release date. I can't believe, like, it felt like I was going really slow for a while when I was, you know, when you're waiting for the editor and this and that, and I have all, and then whoosh, suddenly it's about to come out. Yeah. What day is this? This is day 82. So close. Look how amazing these are turning out. I'm so excited. And look, I'm already getting tomatoes. They're so little. And the peppers, I've just been here forever. They're not ready to pick. They're supposed to be red. This one's starting to turn red, so I'm leaving them. This one, no tomatoes yet. This one, definitely peppers, but these look a little stunted. And then this one's getting really tall as well. But no tomatoes that I can see. Flowers, so hopefully they will. And then this one's little, but look, got a little tomato growing. So just like my character, I'm actually growing things without killing them. Waiting all day finish this video. It is day 89. The book officially comes out tomorrow on day 90. And I ordered 5 paperback copies for a Goodreads giveaway that ends May 5th. So if you want to get a signed copy of The Dream Guy by me, you can go over to Goodreads and enter that. I'll put the link below, but I'm going to unbox this as the last piece of footage for this video. Unboxing 5 copies. But also I'm supposed to get 5 hardback copies with the dust covers tomorrow. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway on this channel where I'm going to sign those, but I'm also going to try the sprayed edges technique. I've been watching a lot of these DIY videos and I'm very excited to try it. Plus I've got my Cricut, so I'm gonna try and maybe do like little stencils and things like that. Anyway, I'm sure I will record the journey of that, and then I will be doing a giveaway of those 5 books as well. So if you'd rather try for a hard copy, you can just keep your eye on the channel. Or if you'd like to try both. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it doesn't have a proof copy band on it. Yay! Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. And I've got 5 copies of it. The Dream Guy! Today is day 89, but tomorrow is day 90, and it's done. From writing word 1 to publishing, all in 90 days. Thank you guys so much for watching, if you've stayed this long. And yeah, keep an eye out on my channel. I definitely will be doing the hard copies, like I said. And thank you guys. This has been another insane journey, and I'm so happy you came along with me. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.